Are you ready to learn more and pain less from MS? Sit back and join our London detectives, hot on the scene of the crime.
Open a cold case file. Imagine murder has been happening since 2400 BCE, and nobody has ever named a suspect. Bodies, patterns, damage, but no weapon. We've spent so long staring at the scars that people stopped asking what cut them. Today we're not here to prove a cause. We're here to profile possible weapons. Because sometimes what we call the disease is actually the damage left behind. What if demyelination isn't the first shot? What if it's collateral? I asked forensics for a list of suspects that can produce neurological symptoms without needing MS to be the explanation. Their answer was blunt. There are multiple ways to disrupt the nervous system upstream. And we need to talk about a category that doesn't get treated like a suspect often enough. Mycotoxins. Mycotoxins are toxic compounds produced by certain molds. And public health agencies are clear on this part. Mycotoxins can cause harm that ranges from acute poisoning to long-term effects, including immune suppression. Now, is that MS? No. But if you're investigating weapons, immune suppression and inflammatory disruption belong in the evidence locker. I pulled a standard list of common MS symptom domains: fatigue, numbness and tingling, balance/dizziness, spasms, tremor, pain, bladder/bowel problems, vision problems, and memory/thinking problems. Then I asked, what symptom domains show up in credible medical literature describing mold and mycotoxin exposure effects? And here's the overlap I'm comfortable saying without exaggeration: fatigue, pain or headaches, anxiety or mood disruption, cognitive problems like brain fog, and coordination/balance type issues. That's 5 out of 9 common MS symptom domains that can also appear in reports and reviews of mycotoxin-related neuropsychiatric effects. Overlap doesn't prove the murderer, but it absolutely justifies interviewing the suspect. Ballistics gave me a simple rule. Don't obsess over the exit wound. Identify what the weapon does to tissue. So I'm asking upstream questions. What drives immune activation? What drives oxidative stress? What drives cellular injury that creates neurological dysfunction? If the nervous system is the crime scene, then chronic exposure plus immune disruption is a viable weapon profile. Now let's talk about a mechanism that matters in any investigation. Injury that leaves debris. When cells are damaged, the body treats it like an intrusion. Signals go up. Alarm systems activate. Cleanup begins. And here's the part people miss. Sometimes the suspect is removed, but the crime scene is still contaminated. So yes, someone can address one factor, like a bacteria or a procedure or a single exposure, and still feel trapped in symptoms. I'm not telling you what caused anyone's MS. I'm saying, if you don't investigate the full scene, you can misread the outcome. I asked the FBI profiler for one sentence. Here's what they said. Serial killers don't want you looking upstream. They want you arguing over the body. So I'm not arguing about scars today. I'm building a suspect list. Mycotoxins are not a verdict, but they are a plausible weapon class because they can affect immune function, and they are associated in the literature with symptom domains that overlap with MS. This case doesn't move forward by staring at lesions harder. It moves forward by asking a better question. What if we've been studying the chalk outline and calling it the killer? Maybe it's time to study the blade.